Hello, good to see you. I'm back with some more Wonder Kids. We're looking at right wings, inside forwards, right midfielders, all about the right-hand side. We're going to start off with Nico Williams, plays for Atletico Bilbao. He's 20 years of age. He's got 8 caps already with 1 goal for Spain. He looks very good at the start of the game. He's also a Wonder Kid, media description Wonder Kid at the start of the game. Value between 34 and 51 million. He's been brilliant in FM23 and FM22. Previous FMs, he's awesome. And in 10 years' time, he's still awesome. And he is still awesome. He's now 30 with 72 caps with 16 goals. His attributes, determination, crossing, technique, off the ball, flair, amazing for the right-hand side. He's valued between 157 and 188 million. Has he moved? No, he hasn't. Last season been his best season. 15 goals, 10 assists with an average rating of a 7.48. And the next player on the list, which I'm going to apologise now, I should have started at the beginning. Any mispronunciations of names, I'm apologising now. If you can't handle it, pause it, because I'm going to show you some great Wonder Kids. Pause it and just write down the names rather than listening to me butcher these people's names. Marian POF, he's Bulgarian. He's 19 years of age. He's got 18 caps for Bulgaria with 2 goals. And at the start of the game, he looks very good. He is lacking a little bit of acceleration, but in the future, he does get a lot better. He's valued between 2.6 and 5 million, so he's very cheap. And in 10 years' time, he looks like this. While he's now 29, he has 87 caps with 13 goals. Acceleration did go up, only to 13, but he does look very good. And like I said at the start of the game, he's very cheap. He's got some future value in him as well. He's now valued between 61 and 73 million. And we look at his history. What has he done? Well, he went to Brentford for 6.75 million. And then he went out on loan a couple of times, then went to Saudi Arabia for 9.25 million. Last season in the Saudi Arabian League, he done very well with an average rating of a 7.49. Next on the list is Rooney Barie. He's 17 years old. He's Swedish. He's very good at the start of the game. He is good to go already at the age of 17. His determination's great. Lacking a little bit of pace, I suppose, and acceleration, but in 10 years' time, it gets a lot better. He's very cheap as well. He's 6.2 to 9.4 million. He plays for Copenhagen. And in 10 years' time, let's check him out. He now has 54 caps with 15 goals for Sweden. His attributes are phenomenal. Determination, flair, technique, agility, balance, natural fitness, amazing. Value between 64 and 95 million. We look at his history. He went to Bayern Munich, very cheap, 9.5 million. Then went to Bayer Leverkusen for 16.25 and had a really good season last season with an average rating of a 7.52. Next on the list, we have another 19-year-old Spanish on Ilias Akhomach. He's 19 years of age. Like I said, he's Spanish. He looks very good at the start of the game. Flair is great. Agility is already great. Technique is already great. He's valued between 16 million and 19.5 million, and he plays for Villarreal. And in 10 years' time, he looks like this. Sadly, he doesn't have any Spanish caps. Looks very good at the start of the game. He can get a lot better. Now valued between 50 and 62 million. We look at his history. Well, he never left. Last season in La Liga, he scored 8 goals, 13 assists, 13 man of the match awards with an average rating of a 7.53. Pick him up. Next up is Lebard. He's French. He's 17 years of age. He's got some good finishing, some good first touch as well. He can also play as a striker, but I'm on the right wing Wonder Kid because he looks like he'd be a very good inside forward. He's valued between 5.6 and 7 million, and he plays for Rennes. And in 10 years' time, let's take a look. Well, he's managed to get himself 4 caps for France. His attributes have gone up. He looks very good now. His balance of 16 now looks amazing. He's valued between 46 and 57 million. You can see here, he's never left. Also, he went out on loan a couple of times. Had a good season last season, not too bad with a 7.10. Next up, it's a proper youngster. He's 16 years of age. Sidney Touré. He's Belgium. He looks okay at the start of the game. He's got a really good finishing of 16. He's cheap as well, valued between 230k and 2.3 million. He plays for Genk. And in 10 years' time, let's take a look. Well, he's 26 now and he has 4 caps for Belgium. His agility is great. Acceleration, pace, stamina, all fantastic. Like I said, he was cheap at the start of the game. This is a cheap one. He's valued now between 18.5 and 28 million. Plays in Italy at this moment in time. He left, went to Wolfsburg for 24 million. Had a couple of loans. Then went for Turini for 9.25 million. And last season, 5 goals, 3 assists. Not the best average rating of a 6.91, but he can get better if you look after him. On to the next player. Next up, we have a Spanish Wonder Kid. They have so many in FM24. Yeremy Pino. He's Spanish. He's 20 years of age. He's got 11 caps already for Spain with 2 goals. At the start, he looks very good. The flair, technique, and dribbling is all there at the start of the game. He's valued between 55, 82 million, and he plays for Villarreal. And in 10 years' time, he looks amazing. He's got 111 caps with 28 goals for Spain. His attributes are phenomenal. Crossing, dribbling, agility, balance, flair, passing, it's all there. He's valued between 216 and 259 million. He plays in Man City, but how did he get there? They bought him that season for 69 million, and he's been phenomenal. Last season, average rating of a 7.60. Next up is Gianluca Prestianni. He's Argentina. He's 17 years of age. At the start of the game, he's very good. He can also play on the left-hand side. He's valued between 4.9 and 8.6 million. And then when we check him out in 10 years, he has 18 caps for Argentina with 8 goals. I feel they should have played him some more. He's only 27, so he's still got time. Attributes, amazing. Dribbling, agility, balance. Value now 140 to 168 million. We look at his history. He went to Tottenham for 6.25 million, which seems to me an absolute bargain. Can't believe they sold him for 13.75 million to Borussia Dortmund. And last season, he scored 10 goals, 1 assist, 5 man of match awards with an average rating of a 7.37. Next up, we've got a 19-year-old Brazilian. So good, they only named him once, Giovani. At the start of the game, he doesn't look all that, especially being 19, but he does get a lot better. Like I always keep saying, he's valued between 8.4 and 10 million. And in 10 years' time, let's take a look. Well, sadly, no caps for Brazil, but if you look at his attributes now, they've been really boosted. He is phenomenal. Natural fitness, flair, technique, agility. He's valued between 78 and 91 million now. And we look at his history, he was in Qatar, and then he went to Brazil for 12.5 million. Then Man City picked him up for 22.5 million. They got some great right inside forwards. Last season, though, didn't play very often. Not surprised with the other player they've got. He played 7 times with an average rating of a 6.80. If he was in another team, you would play him all the time. Next up is Badredine Bouanani. Apologies. Algerian, 18 years of age. Looks very good at the start of the game. Good dribbling, acceleration, natural fitness is good as well. Looks phenomenal. Determination 15. He's valued between 8 million and 12 million. He plays for Nice. And in 10 years' time, let's check him out. He now has 86 caps with 31 goals for Algeria. His dribbling, acceleration, agility, natural fitness, composure, off the ball, vision, technique are amazing. He's valued between 71 and 106 million. And it looks like he never left Nice. If we look at his history, he's never left. I don't know how they managed to hold on to him, but they have. And last season, he scored 17 goals, 4 assists, with an average rating of a 7.56. Next up, we have a very cheap Englishman in Kaide Gordon. He's 18 years of age. At the start of the game, he's got some good acceleration, pace, agility, dribbling. But that seems to be about it. He's very cheap as well, valued between 350k and 1.1 million. But he does play for Liverpool. And in 10 years' time, let's check him out. He sadly doesn't have any English caps, but he has got a lot better, especially his acceleration, agility, and dribbling look phenomenal. He's valued now between 71 and 85 million. Plays for Crystal Palace, but how did he get there? So Liverpool loaned him out a few times, and then they let him go on the free. He went to Championship Middlesbrough, then Crystal Palace bought him for 35 million. And he's only played 13 times so far and with an average rating of a 7.15. Well, we have another Liverpool player that's on the Wonderkid list. He's Scottish. He's 17 years of age. Doak. At the start of the game, he's got some great determination. So I'm hoping he's going to improve a lot, and he will improve a lot. He's valued between 75 and 5.2 million. A big range there. And in 10 years' time, he looks like this. Well, he now has 84 caps for Scotland with 16 goals. His attributes look phenomenal, especially his acceleration, agility, and balance. Amazing. Value between 81 and 121 million. We look at his history. They loaned him out to Leeds, come back to Liverpool. They loaned him out to AC Milan, wearing the football shirt. If you want cheap football shirts, you know where to go. It's in the description below. And then they bought him for 67 million, which is amazing. Good value. And last season, he had an average rating of a 7.33. Next up, we're over in Portugal with Benfica. We've got Jose Marquez. He's 18 years of age. He's Portuguese. And at the start of the game, he's got a lot of improvement to do, but he will get there. His pace is good already. Acceleration, agility, balance, already not bad for the age of 18. He's valued between 160 to 1.6 million. So he's going to be very cheap as well. And in 10 years' time, let's check him out. Sadly, he has no international caps, but he has got a lot better agility, Natural fitness, pace, flair is fantastic now, especially the price of him at the start of the game. Value between 29 and 44 million. When we look at his history, what did he do? He went on a free to France. They went to Genk for 5 million. He's cheap. He went to Saudi Arabia for 6.25 million. Last season, he had a very good season with an average rating of a 7.85. Next up is Jayden Slory. He's 18. He's Dutch. He plays for Feyenoord. He's got some great acceleration, agility, natural fitness and pace at the start of the game. Value between 950k and 8.4 million. Plays for Feyenoord. And in 10 years' time, let's check him out. While he has 15 caps for Holland with 2 goals, he looks phenomenal, especially his crossing now. He's dribbling, fast touch, agility, 19. He's valued between 50 million and 75 million. But I don't think he went out on loan to Sheffield United. But other than that, he's never left last season with a good season rating of a 7.20. Next up, we've got a 17-year-old Englishman, Kadan Young. He plays for Aston Villa. At the start of the game, he's got some great acceleration, agility, balance. They all seem to have some really good agility and balance, and pace is all great. Lacking a bit on the mentals and the technicals. He's valued between 17.5 and 26 million. And in 10 years' time, he gets a lot better. Well, he's 27 now. No international caps so far, but his pace, his agility, acceleration looks phenomenal. Valued between 47 and 66 million. We look at his history. Well, he's been out on loan a fair few times, but he's never left Villa. Last season, 3 goals, 2 assists, an average rating of a 6.96. Let's get to the last player. Well, it's none other than Lamine Yamal, Spanish. He's only 15. At the start of the game, his mental attributes are really good. Flair, 19. His agility is great as well. His technical is not bad either. He's valued between 19.5 and 24 million, which is cheap. If you can get him, if you can snatch him off Barcelona, because that's where he plays when he's 15 years of age, pick him up. And in 10 years' time, let's take him out. Now he's 25. He has 65 caps for Spain with 20 goals. His mental attributes, his physical, his technicals, phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. He's valued between 164 million and 180 million. We look at his history. He's never left, and I don't blame him. Why would they sell him? Why would they sell him? And if you look at the past seasons, he's been phenomenal. 18 goals last season, 20 goals before that, 20 goals before that, 28 goals before that. Absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much for watching this Wonderkids series of right wing, right sided attacking players. If you can leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done already, that would be amazing. And if I've missed a player, leave it in the comments below, because I will do a missed video, Wonderkids video, or the missed Wonderkids that I've missed. Whew. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you then.